Hello, welcome to the channel. Welcome back, Maryam here. In today's episode of testing the latest makeup, I'm gonna be testing out all the new makeup that we have in store for us in the beauty sphere. So there's a number of products in here from some higher end brands, also some drugstore brands, also everything in between. We have prestige and mastige, and I'm gonna be scrutinizing everything, critiquing, applying it to my face, creating this look that you see on my face, and of course talking about everything with you guys, talking you through all the deets. That's what I do here on my channel. This is what I do in these videos, so I hope you love it and I hope you're here for it. If you are, but you haven't subscribed yet, this is your opportunity and your chance to do so that you can catch all of my Wednesdays and Sundays videos. Hit that bell for that reminder. And now let's get into it. Testing new makeup. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. So I've been getting into the habit of actually writing down all the products that I'm testing that are new so that I don't miss any, so that I don't mistakenly forget to name them. So yeah, let's begin. We actually have a new primer, and it is from CATRICE. This one is $6. It's called the Smoother Plumping Primer Concentrate with vegan collagen, silicone free, vegan, microplastic particles free, no mineral oil added, and it is made in Spain. Top ingredient is water, glycerin, and niacinamide. That's really nice. And did I mention it's $6? Okay, so far, I'm not really noticing any primary qualities to this product. It definitely feels like niacinamide on the skin, kind of slippery. Not really so much skin perfecting, but definitely hydrating. Maybe this is one of those products that's supposed to grip the makeup as well as moisturize the skin, but for someone like myself who needs a little bit of mattifying and also a little bit of smoothing, I'm thinking I'm gonna add a little bit of smoothing on top with my Denessa. I'm only gonna hit up the center of the face where I really need it. All right. Now, I should also probably mention this situation on my face. It is very problematic for me, and I'm a little bit concerned because I typically don't break out in the summertime. I usually always tend to break out whenever it's cold, but this situation on this side of the face and the jawline, it's a little bit unsettling for me. The only time I break out in the summertime is due to chemical SP mother F, if you know what I mean. And so it's been really hard for me to get over those original breakouts that I had due to testing out chemical SPF products. And so now I feel like I'm re-triggering somehow the original breakout that I had, which was on both sides of the face. This one has healed, but this one is just like erupting once more. So I'm gonna probably not apply as much makeup to this side of the face as I am to this side of the face, just because I really want this to heal. And tomorrow I have a couple of bigger events where I will need to show up and wear makeup and attempt to look good. So I'm gonna try to save my skin today. But anyway, now that I've said all that, today I am gonna be testing out some newness from Makeup Forever. And here we have the HD Skin Foundation, which I'm already well familiar with. And we also have the new HD Skin Smooth and Blur Concealer. This is exciting. I have it in 2 shades. And I also have the foundation in shade 2Y30, which is the shade that I typically go for. But I recently went to a Makeup Forever event, and one of their makeup artists had shade matched me, and I was a different shade than the 2Y30. I have that foundation actually in the other room, but I guess I'm just gonna go for this today. Wait, I spoke too soon. Before I move on to foundation and concealer, although now you know what I'm gonna be using, I actually have some new all over glow tints that I want to test out, also from CATRICE. There are 3 shades. It comes in really cute little tubes like this, also $6 each. 2 of them are kind of like champagne-y golden tone, and one is a pinky. So I want to go for one of these champagne-y tones. This also is packed with vitamin C, niacinamide, and is made in Poland. Oh wow. Okay, so I'm gonna go for shade Sun Dip. Wow. I just want to apply that to some key areas of interest before I actually add my foundation on top. So I want to add this to my brow bone, to my cheekbone, to my temple. I gotta say, this feels really, really nice on the skin. Very, very intuitive, very glowy, very healthy looking. I'm gonna try to avoid this side of the face, like I said, but the cheekbone part is actually in its normal state, so I'm gonna add some on top of the cheekbone, also on the brow bone. Basically just a little bit everywhere for that healthy glow. This is really, really pretty. I like the way that it felt. It didn't feel too liquidy, where it was like applying all over and feeling like skincare. No, this actually felt like makeup, which I appreciate. So now I'm gonna go back to the Makeup Forever foundation. I'm gonna add just a few pumps here. I'm gonna use a fresh brush just because my skin is acting up and I need a totally clean brush. This one actually is from Makeup Forever and it is their Wavy 109 brush. I'll be honest, I don't really understand how to use this brush. It's such a unique shape, but it blends foundation just fine. As I'm applying my foundation, I'm actually thinking about tomorrow and I'm thinking strategically about the makeup that I'm gonna wear and how I'm gonna disguise the situation, which honestly seems to be magnified whenever I apply anything over it. Maybe I'll just wear my hair to the side and hope that no one will take any photos of me from this side. All right, actually it doesn't look that bad. Now that I have applied a sheer layer, I feel like this is not ideal, but it's not horrendous, you know? I can live with it. Okay, so now for the concealer. So I have two shades, shade 2.4Y and shade 3.2Y. For brightening, I definitely want to use the lighter one. This one is made in Korea. Ooh, regular doe foot type of applicator. This is a very yellowy type of undertone. So not something that I would prefer for the under eye. But oh man, I'm not looking at my notes. I just realized there's something that I wanted to use for the under eye and it wasn't actually this. And I ran out of makeup wipes. Okay. That's okay. Just gonna tap this off before I had a chance to set. All right, so now back to the product that I actually wanted to test out for the under eye, and it is from NARS. They sent this really cute travel makeup case. I love these makeup cases, but this one's white, so not ideal for makeup. I'm hoping I can keep it white. So in this makeup case, we have the light reflecting setting powder, which I already have actually, and I grabbed one from my stash just for this purpose. But the actual new product that they're launching are some eye brighteners. These are their light reflecting eye brighteners, and there are 3 shades that were sent to me: shade Impossible Dream, shade Golden Eye, and shade Night Swan. So these have a little bit of a color correcting base. Some of them are peachy, some of them are a little bit on the yellow side, and this is in a cream format, and this is supposed to bounce back the light and distract from your under eye darkness. So this is not a new concept. We've seen this before from various different brands, from both high-end brands and drugstore brands, prestige and mastige, if you will. This is the first time that we're seeing something like this from NARS. I'm a big fan of their pot concealers, and I really, so far am enjoying the formula of this. This is very intuitive. I like how it looks on camera. It is brightening enough, the shade Night Swan, and it's solid enough that it's not moving around all over the place, yet it's not too thick or too creamy that it looks like makeup. I think that looks really rather refreshing. So now to set this, I'm gonna use the translucent crystal light reflecting setting powder. I really like this one. Been liking it for a number of years now, but I never actually used it in the under eye. I always used it in the center of the face or for reverse contouring. This is one of those products that looks amazing on camera. And I remember last year when I was doing my friend's makeup for her wedding in Barcelona, this is what I used on her to reverse contour, and it looked so great on camera. She looked so chiseled but natural and like glamorous, but in the most understated way. And when we were analyzing her look, we determined that it was due to this powder and the reverse contouring that we were doing. Like I said, I've never actually used it in the under eye, but paired with the brightener, at first impression, I gotta say, it is a marriage. I don't know if this is a marriage that will last, aka I don't know how long this will wear or how well it will wear, but upon the initial application, this looks incredible. Almost like I just melted the eye brightener into my skin and then invisibly set it with this powder that doesn't even look like powder, just looks like perfected version of my skin. Maybe I should use it on my breakouts. It just has this unique quality, which I always liked about this powder, is that it really does distract. It has these microfine crystals that really do reflect the light, and they trick the eye in a way, which is actually probably why it's ideal for color correcting or reverse contouring rather than actually setting makeup. So I'm not going to use this anywhere else, just on the under eye, which looks incredible in the camera, like incredible. I'm so super impressed. But everything else I'm going to actually set with my regular powder. I mean, so fresh and so clean. Next, guys, we have the cutest blush duos from Give Beauty. There are 6 duos all together, and I'm gonna pop up a picture. I just did an unboxing on my Insta stories on IG, and so I'll pop up a vertical over here so you can see all the shades. And I'll also show you some of my favorites. So basically these are duos of powder blushes. One of them is a satin finish and the other one is a little bit more shimmery. So you kind of get to play around and customize your look. This orange one has got my name written all over it. I mean, come on, this is just like the prettiest sunburst of color ever. They also have like a nude, deep berry, a really, really vibrant pink, and a purple. This purple is so cool too. So I think for today, I'm just gonna go for something pretty and poppy. I really, really like this coral shade. This duo is called Flirty Talk. I'm gonna use my old pixie brush, dip into this bright coral. I'm just gonna swoop it back. This color is nicely pigmented, but a little bit on the dry side. So if you notice, I'm dipping and re-dipping back in. Maybe my brush is a little bit too small for what I'm trying to do, or maybe I just need to blend it out a little bit. Definitely a pinch on the dry side. I was expecting this to be a little bit smoother of an application, but it's okay. I can't say that it's bad. Just gonna have to do a little bit of that reverse contour or reverse blush just to clean it up. That looks better. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. This time I'm gonna use my big brush. I don't know if it's the brush. I think it's the blush. The blush is applying just a little bit more patchy than I like. So I feel like I need to add a little bit of powder on top just to perfect it. Granted, I didn't set my entire face with powder, so that could be the reason why it's applying so patchy. Perhaps it's sticking to the foundation or parts of the foundation that haven't been set. But usually, that's not an issue with blushes unless they are dry. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the top shade. I already did on this brush. And this one's a little bit more shimmery. I'm gonna add that right on top so that it can serve as my highlighter. Remember, I already applied, wow, okay, that brought it to life. As I was saying, I had already applied the CATRICE Glow underneath, so this is just gonna enhance it. I quite like it. I feel like with the right eye makeup and with the right lip, this orangey blush could be a thing on me or on anyone. I mean, look at her, she looks incredible. I believe Gwen was probably my first girl crush when I was like 10 or 11, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Someone might have to hold me back if I ever get the chance to meet her in person. Someone might have to hold me back because I really, really, really loved her. But anyway, I like this blush. I'm just not sure if I'm sold, if I'm completely sold. The colors are really nice, but I guess I was expecting a little bit of a smoother formula, like the formula that I've been seeing a lot lately, like the Too Faced Cloud Crush blush and also the Jaclyn Cosmetics Heat Pop. These are super, super, super smooth but pigmented powder blushes, and that's just been my experience with blushes lately. So this is what I was expecting going into this one, and it was different. It wasn't like those others that I mentioned. Not to say that it's bad, not to say that it wasn't the color, but I'll let you know after I try all the other colors. For now, we'll leave it at that. Still love Gwen. And I absolutely love Gives Beauty bronzer and contour duo. This shade is getting a lot of love for me. Shade Toasted, but I'm not gonna use it today. I don't feel like I need bronze up, or maybe I do, maybe I do. Okay, where was I? Camera cut off, as it always does. So I'm actually gonna go for the bronzer. I decided to go for the powder bronzer this time. You know what? I'm gonna use a big old Morphe brush. One of the events that I'm going to tomorrow is for Morphe. X Meredith, the foundation girl. She has collab with Morphe. Okay, perfect. Yeah, this bronzer is exactly what I was going for. It kind of flows with the blush. It's not really competing with it. I'm gonna add a little bit right here, a little bit back there. I like that. That's cute. Just like a smidge on the forehead, just to kind of round it out. I do think I applied a little too much on the jawline. Yeah, better. Okay. We'll leave it at that. I feel like this is the face that I'm gonna be facing the world with today. This is the side that I'm gonna be hiding, but this is where all the magic is gonna happen. The rest of it is gonna be in hibernation until further notice. Brows are already done. Today I used the Dominique Cosmetics brow gel and also my NYX Lift and Snatch brow pen. My brows, I feel like, are a little bit thicker than they have been lately. I've been growing them out and then I groomed them recently. So I'm trying to do a different type of shape. And with this recent technique that I've been doing, they don't require as much fill. All I have is just a few tiny little strokes back here and that's it. Brows are done. So I'm gonna leave them at that. But I have something kind of exciting for the eye category. Some of you guys might be excited. Some of you might not care. Oh, what the heck? Let me just say it. CoverGirl X Naruto, the anime. Ta-da! So in this collection, we have an eyeshadow palette, which actually looks really, really pretty. I opened this up already earlier today, and I looked at some of the colors, and I gotta say, these blues are very interesting. And there are a number of colors in here that I would totally tap into on a, why can't I speak? Tap into, my God. Okay, and there are a number of colors in here that I would totally dip into on a daily basis, namely this baby blue. It is such a pretty reflective matte shade with some sparkles. Also these shimmery shades look really cool and wearable and easy. I like these two shades on the bottom and of course all the interesting ones. So I thought this was kind of a different color story for ColourPop. And if you are fans of the anime, you will probably love it. I don't know what the quality is, but this is what we're here to do. We're here to find out and test it out. So I'm gonna add my Too Faced Shadow Insurance onto my lids. And I should probably also show you some of the other products that they have in the collection, because there are a few. Aside from the palette, we also have some Super Shock shadows, and they actually have this cool swirl finish. So they are duotone shadows. Oh, this one's particularly pretty. Ooh! We also have liners, and there's also a body glitter, the Glitterly Obsessed glitter gel, this gold one here, and also a lippy, a lip oil. So these are all of the products, and I think I'm gonna start with the eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna take this crease brush, Laura Mercier eye crease. I'm gonna dip into this Hidden Stone Village, which is a neutral beige shade. I'm just gonna outline my eye socket slightly, just like that, and just like that. Then I'm gonna dip into this deeper shade, Hidden Cloud Village, and add just a little bit of smoke right here. Okay, these two shadows for me do feel a little bit dry. They apply fine for the purpose of what I'm using it for, but if you want a bold, punchy color from these two, you're not gonna get it. This is really more for contouring and for reshaping the features. Okay, kind of playful though. I like the shape that I created. Since I was so impressed with that baby blue, I think I want to add that baby blue all over my lid. Oh, and that is really pretty. I'm gonna pop the majority onto the center of the lid and then just blend towards the outer corners. There is a little bit of fallout with this one, specifically with the sparkles. And there's also a bit of a dust kickback in the palette, but I'm not really mad at it because the color is so pretty. In fact, I actually kind of like all the sparkles all over the place in my brows and on top of my cheekbones, because it's not glitter. It's just fine sparkles. And the brush that I'm using here is from Nova Beauty, and this is their I-05 brush. Okay, that was really lovely. Really, really lovely. I'm gonna take that blue liner. Oh, this is so pretty. This is actually a shimmery sky blue, and the formula of the pencil is really nice. It glides rather easily, yet the color is very dainty. It's not too bold. It's kind of perfect for the eyeshadow, actually. Oh, this is reminding me of those liners from the 90s and from the 2000s. I used to do this look all the time back when I was 11. I think that was probably one of my first makeup products outside of the Maybelline Clear Brow Gel, which I used as mascara and also for my baby hairs and also for my brows. But my actual first makeup item was like a shimmery baby blue or like a sky blue pencil liner, just like this. And I used to just use it to line my top lash line, and that's it. That was like my look. And then I think my second product was like gloss, but I was always obsessed with like anything that made me feel like an artist. This is definitely giving me nostalgic vibes. I feel like I should probably do something else, but I don't really know what more to do. I'm gonna dip into the Hidden Leaf Village, which feels like a very soft, sparkly shadow. I'm gonna add that to the center, just in the slightest bit, over the liner, over the eyeshadow, just for like a little bit of an accent. And that's it. And then I'm gonna add the same shadow to the inner corner for a bit more of a pop. Just using my pinky here. Oh, so fresh. So fresh. I quite like. All right, then I'm gonna take the Sigma Flat Definer brush, just dip into this brown shade here. This one wasn't really very pigmented, which is fine. I literally just want to define and add a bit of a wing right here to that outer corner. I'm gonna take a clean brush and just perfect it from the bottom so that it's subtle but distinctive. Cleaning up underneath, kind of extending it. I think it's looking cute. I'm gonna have to play around with this palette once more just to determine what I like about it and what I don't like about it. So far, I like these two shades, but I'm not crazy about the two mattes. The two mattes were just okay. But like I said, I'll need to play around some more. These I think I'm gonna save for a special friend, and I want these to be fresh for her. What else does this face need? This face needs mascara, and I have just the right mascara for it. A new mascara from Butter London. This one is called the Soho Show, and it is a lengthening tube mascara. So this is supposed to coat and tube your lashes into individual little tubes, I guess. And it even says here that in order to remove this, you need to soak a cotton pad in warm water and then gently slide mascara tubes from the lashes. So that's kind of cool. I haven't tried a tubing mascara in a while, so I'm excited to see what this will do for me and my little lashes. Butter London is a brand that I really like for nail products. They have some clean nail polishes, and they have some amazing, amazing tools that I constantly use in my nail videos on IG and on TikTok, but I'm not really too familiar with their makeup. So let's see how this goes. Okay, it has one of those wands that I don't typically love, but never say never. I'm gonna basically brush this through my lashes and coat these babies. Oh, I feel like that looks a lot nicer than I anticipated. It also somehow feels very fresh on my eye. Like I feel a little bit of a cooling sensation from the mascara. I don't know if it's in my head, but I honestly feel like my eye suddenly brightened. Let's test it on this side. I also like the fact that this is seeming to maintain the curl of my lashes. Wow, hold on a minute. This is so pretty against the blue. I don't even know if I need a second coat. Right now, this is looking so cute, so dainty. Okay, Butter London, coming through with the makeup. Oh, you guys, this mascara is really, really eye-opening in the literal sense of the word. Okay, I have a feeling that I'm about to go overboard. I'm having way too much fun tubing my lashes, and I'm thinking that if I apply one more coat, it's gonna start weighing down my lashes, and then it's not gonna look as cute as it does now. But right now, this eye and these lashes look incredible. I'm highly impressed. And the fact that it actually feels cool. Wait, is this supposed to feel cool? Impressive. What's next? I was gonna test out some Kiss X Marilyn Monroe lashes, popping up the massive PR package right here, but I don't think I will. I think I'll save that package and those products for another video. I really like the way that my lashes are looking, and I don't think I need to enhance them any further. Maybe, actually, I'll add just another coat to the bottom of my lashes, and then we'll move on to lips. Okay, kind of impressed. Moving on to lips. I have several things in the lip category that I wanted to show you. Number one, we have these new lip liners from Exa Beauty, and Exa is a clean beauty brand from Credo Beauty, and these are the lip liners. There are 7 nudes, so I wanted to test this one out. Even though I already have a lip liner on, I'm gonna remove it and I'll go for one of these Exas. This is made in the Czech Republic. These lip liners are pencils. They are sharpenable, and a little industry or insider information is that the best liners, pencil liners, are made in Germany and also in the Czech Republic. This tells me that these are promising. I'm gonna go for a nudie shade. This one called Bare Your Soul, which just looks like a nude, and that's what I wanted. Easy enough. I'll definitely give more colors a try. And then for my lip products, I have several things, actually just a couple of things. Number one, I have the new Hyper Light Liquid Lipstick from KVD Beauty, ex Kat Von D Beauty, but KVD because Kat Von D, the person, is no longer associated with the brand. So this is what the product looks like, and it's supposed to be just this featherweight type of non-transferable liquid lipstick. So this is a contender. I also have a huge, I mean a massive PR package from Lawless. Forget the filler, lip plumping, line smoothing, satin cream lipstick. Forgive me, it is very late at night and I'm just a little bit tired, so reading is a little bit difficult. Okay, this PR package is huge as well. Honestly, when I open it up, it is bigger than my cat Hero, who is a Maine Coon, and literally I don't think I can fit this package in the video frame. So literally I'm gonna have to just pop up a picture of it so you can appreciate how huge it is next to my cat. So in this package we have the new Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Lipstick, which is enriched with clinically proven visible plumping benefits called Maxi Lip. Okay, camera cut off again. I don't remember what I said and what I didn't say, but what I meant to say was that I think I'm gonna save that Lawless Beauty PR package for another video. Perhaps I'll swatch all of the colors. I'm really interested in seeing this new technology. I'm really interested in seeing the lip liners. There are lip liners in that PR package as well. So I think it deserves a separate video. Today, I do wanna try the KVD lightweight liquid lipstick, and I'm gonna go for this shade Moth Orchid, which looks like a nudie pink. Okay, first impression, this does apply kind of moussey, but I have a feeling that this will set, so I just added one layer. I'm gonna grab another lip liner from Exa. This one, All Smiles Bare, and this one's a slightly darker nude. And before this has a chance to dry completely, Just want to darken the outer corners a little bit. Cute. Cute and subtle. Okay, honestly, this KVD liquid lip feels very pillowy. Very, very soft on the lips. There's no transfer. I'm going to do one more coat just to see if I can add a little bit more of a punchy color and make it a pinch more saturated in the center. Cute. I like this color. Perhaps not with the eyes. It's giving me gender reveal vibes, you know? Just a little bit too pinky and a little bit too baby blue on top. I think I would have liked it more if it was on the nudie side and if it matched a little bit more of the warmer orangey undertone of the blush. So, you know what? This is the lip. Never mind everything else. I like the way that it looks. And now I'm gonna remove it. And I'm gonna change to something totally different. I don't know why I'm being so particular today, but I guess I want the undertone of my lip to match my cheek a little bit better. Regardless if this is a makeup trial and I'm not going anywhere afterwards, I wanna like what I see in the monitor. This liquid lipstick is proving to be set solid on my lips. This Garnier Micellar Water is no match for it, so I imagine this will probably wear very well. So I said I was gonna save that PR package for another video, and I lied. I just reached for Lawless Definer Liner in shade Nude Honey, and also for the lipstick in shade Annie. And Annie, by the way, is the founder of Lawless Beauty. I'm gonna use her shade. This lip liner is made in Italy, and it is very, very creamy. So creamy, you could probably use it as lipstick. But sometimes creamy for a lip liner isn't always the best thing, because that can also mean that it potentially won't last on your lips. Not to say that this won't, but just my experience in general. All right, so now for shade Annie. It's like a light peachy nude shade, which is what I wanted initially. And this promises to plump my lips. So let's see. This also feels a little bit cooling on the lips. I like the shade, though it's not exactly what I was going for. This is giving me cool nude vibes, but I wanted something a pinch more warm. But that's okay, because I do have this lip liner here. I'm gonna neutralize it just a bit. All right, so that is my final look. This little hair needs to chill. Using all of today's new makeup that I tested out. Let me go ahead and actually critique. Okay, so the skin. Outside of my situation on this side of the face, I will say that the skin looks pretty good. I really do like the under eye. It looks bright but healthy and not too makeup-y. The only thing that I'm noticing is that there is a bit of creasing in the under eye. So that just tells me that I could probably set the immediate crease with a loose setting powder like the Laura Mercier or any translucent loose setting powder, and then perhaps I can add the NARS crystal translucent powder on top so it can have that light reflecting effect. But I really do like the under eye. It looks like I don't have any makeup at all, yet the under eye part looks very bright and just very healthy. So I like that. I will say the blush is not my favorite. I guess I was expecting a little bit more from this color. I was also expecting a little bit more from the application of the Give Beauty blush. I guess because I had such a great experience with their cream bronzer product, my expectations were really, really high. And this, although it looks fine, I guess I wasn't crazy about how dry the powder felt on the skin. And also that it took a little bit of finessing for me to actually apply the blush to my liking. That's my only criticism with the blush. Everything else is fine. I'm really, really intrigued by the Butter London mascara. My lashes look incredible. They look so long and so spidery in the best sense of the word. I really want to wear this again tomorrow without any falsies. This looks fresh and cute, and I love the contrast between the light blue shimmery lid and the black lashes. It just looks so standout. It gives me throwback vibes to like 2002, you know? And so it makes me feel kind of nostalgic and good. So far, I like the ColourPop Naruto collection. I would say the quality of the shades isn't super consistent, but that's always the story with ColourPop eyeshadows, at least in my experience. So that doesn't really surprise me, but given the fact that it isn't a very expensive palette, we will let it slide. I like the colors, and I think the look that I was able to create with it is fun and is dainty and is wearable. So that I like. And on that note, I am gonna wrap up this very long video. I'm gonna wish you guys a farewell. Peace out. I'm out. Check out more videos over here, and let's talk in the comments section. Sound off. Deuces.